Hello and good evening, viewers. Welcome to Science TV Prime News. You are with me, Ruth Wairimo, and my sign language interpreter doing the voicing, Tobias Omondi, here to inform you what's happening in our country. President William Ruto on Friday launched the construction of the Rironi Mau Summit Road, a major corridor that links Nairobi, Nakuru, and Western Kenya. The 170 billion shilling project also includes upgrading the 58-kilometer Nairobi-Mai Mahiu Naivasha road. Once completed, the highway will feature a 4-lane dual carriage from Rironi to Naivasha and a 6-lane section from Naivasha to Nakuru, expanding the current 2-road lane. Speaking at the launch, President Ruto assured that the road will ease traffic jams, boost trade, and improve connectivity across the region. He called the project a game changer for Kenya's transport infrastructure, noting its potential to facilitate the movement of goods and people.
Today, we stand at the dawn of a new era, an era of defined ambition and driven by determination as we launch the Nairobi-Nakuru Mau Summit and the Nairobi-Mai Mahiu Naivasha project. This moment is not merely about laying down a new corridor. It is about laying the foundation of a Kenya reborn, a Kenya that refuses to wait any longer for the future it deserves. For decades, our country has been trapped between options that held back progress. Whenever we needed to undertake heavy and necessary infrastructural projects, we were presented with this. The first was to rely on a national budget, but this was not possible. A single major highway can swallow nearly half of our entire annual development budget, even as Kenya faces competing priorities such as education, health, and other essential services. The next option was borrowing, but that too was untenable, given our debt burden and the limited fiscal headroom available to us. The third option was also to slow down on development and simply stay as we were. That was never an option, not for a country with our aspiration, potential, and investment that we required.
Moving on to other news, Douglas Masikonde of DCP has been declared the elected representative of Narok Town Ward, securing a decisive victory in the recent completed elections. Masikonde received 5,997 votes, defeating his closest rival from UDA, Kanyike Ole Kudate, who garnered 4,479 votes. In his address after the win, Masikonde promised to leave behind politics and focus on delivering services close to the citizens. Residents and community leaders have welcomed his pledge, expressing hope for the development and improvement of local governance. This result reflects the competitive political landscape in Narok Town and signals a potential new direction for leadership in the ward. Moving on, ODM's Moses Okoth Omondi has been declared the new Member of Parliament for Ugunja, defeating 9 opponents. He garnered a total of 9,447 votes, while Wiper's Dr. Orodi Odhiambo came in second with 1,819 votes. Other candidates trailed with smaller tallies. Returning Officer Dennis Omare announced the results at Ambira High School, noting a 24% voter turnout with 15,017 of 60,114 registered voters casting ballots. Omondi succeeded Energy CS Opiyo Wandayi, who resigned to join the national cabinet. In his victory speech, Omondi thanked voters and pledged to work with all residents, including his competitors, emphasizing unity and collaboration to develop the constituency.
I wish now to present the following results after tallying. Declaration of Member of National Assembly election results at Ambira High School, the tallying center for Ugunja by-election. These are the results as presented. Akech Lilian Akinyi, 182 votes. Ochie Frederick Odhiambo, 1,200. Ochuka Olivia Ochen, 56. Ofiro Eric Ochen, 91. Okumu Maurice Juma, 381. Olengo Vincent Yuayua, 333. Omondi Crispin Oduor, 180. Sorry, I get that right. Omondi Crispin Oduor, 188. Omondi Moses Okoth, 9,477. Otieno Benson Obol, 1,171. Total number of registered voters, 60,114. Total number of voters who turned out to vote, 15,017. Percentage voter turnout, 24.981%. This result has been confirmed by the Jubilee Party, the Orange Democratic Movement, KANU, Federal Party of Kenya, the Wiper Party of Kenya, and the Alliance Party of Kenya. From this result, therefore, one, Mr. Mondi Moses Okoth has garnered more votes than any other candidate. As the constituency returning officer, I hereby declare Moses Okoth Omondi of ID number 21254651 has been duly elected as a member of National Assembly for Ugunja constituency in the election held on 27th day of November 2025.
Moving on to other news, the Teachers Service Commission, TSC, has rolled out a new transfer policy that gives relief to teachers following promotion. Now, under the change, teachers no longer have to be transferred just because they were promoted, a move that has been welcomed by many in the education sector. Instead of automatic relocation upon promotion, teachers can now stay at their current station without being uprooted, unless they request a transfer or a suitable vacancy arises under the revamped system. The reform aims to reduce disruption for teachers and their family while ensuring that transfers are more merit and need-based rather than automatic after advancement. Moving on, children's rights stakeholders in Migori have been urged to raise awareness about the rights and the privileges of children. Presiding Judge Anne Ominjo said that the Children Justice Service Month reminds the public and the justice system actors of their duties towards children. Judge Ominjo highlighted the need to fast-track cases involving children and noted challenges such as lack of a children's remand home and child protection units in police stations, which exposes children to adult offenders. Magistrate Naomi Wairimu stressed the importance of educating children about their rights and ensuring that they feel valued in the society, urging adults to guide them in understanding all their privileges.
The Child Justice Service Month, which started in November, 1st of November, and we had the launch at the court. The purpose is just to remind ourselves about the duties that we have to the children, to sensitize members of the public and stakeholders about the rights of the child, and to make sure that we expedite matters that are involving children as witnesses, as victims, or even as children in conflict with the law. Our concern is lack of resources, which has made us not even to have a children's remand home in the county. The only one in South Nyanza is Manga Children's Remand Home. It is so far, and it makes us not to hear and determine the cases as soon as is required by the law, because when a child is in conflict with the law, their cases is supposed to be heard and determined within 6 months. But when they have to be taken all the way to Manga Children's Remand Home, then it means that sometimes they are not produced, or they are produced late when the witnesses have left. So that has been a very, very big challenge. We also have, we are required to have child protection units in all the police stations so that children are not mixed with the adult offenders or suspects. But we don't have, actually we don't have any. The court users committees in this county are in the process of constructing child protection units at the Migori police station in partnership with other stakeholders, and particularly the county government and some donors. So we are at the infancy stage. We are not able to divulge much, but we are working on it.
Here today to just celebrate children
and to just remind them that they matter in this society and they're important. We are also here to give some awareness. We have been challenged that children do not know their rights. Children do not know, they don't have much information about the law. So today we have agreed together with the teachers who are here that we will start a program. We started a program for the high schoolers, but we have realized that there is also a great need for that program to be extended to the primary schools. So we are going to be going to schools to just inform the children about their rights and also the Constitution, and to give them some general knowledge about what the law says about issues to do with children, and also generally informing them about the law.
We advocate for children's rights on education. We are calling upon the county government, the parents, the stakeholders, more so this closing period, that we take control onto our children, and more specifically, we report any form of gender-based violence to the respective order, so that the children which might be involved in any form of gender-based violence to have a legal process.
We have our paralegals in the community. They identified the cases of SGBV and gender-based violence. Then they refer to the police station. We work closely with the police department. We also work closely with the judiciary and the children's department to ensure that justice is.
And with that, we come to the end of our news. We'll be back after this commercial break with sports news. Stay tuned.